Okay, let's get the stream started by booting up Skyrim. Gotta remember where it is. There it goes. Nothing much in the news. I mean, with Skywind and Skyblivion, well, they both have the same content creator, so that's kind of where they came from, because they both came from the same source, but they both released their respective most zombie-esque creature. So one of the Ash creatures for Morrowind, and obviously the zombie for Skyblivion, doing an appropriately Halloween-themed dance. And I'm thinking, like, the fact that they actually came up, like, rigged them to a skeleton that could do the thriller dance is quite it just made me laugh when I saw it. And of course, Skyblivion did another bloody music video. And if that's the way they're going to release all their, like, update videos, I'm really not going to, I'm not going to mind. I mean, it is kind of silly. So. And of course, you know what the music was. And if you don't know what it was, well, they're spooky, they're scary, and they're in Skyrim, they die in like one hit, so... And despite the fact that a few little lights have been replaced with really out-of-place pumpkins, though, it was pretty obvious that the area is actually pretty complete, and does look appropriately spooky, because it was the Black Marsh area. Or, no, sorry, Blackwood. Black Marsh is where the Argonians live. These things. Yeah, report to Saros Avon, because... what? No. Whee! Nothing beats just jumping down a cliff. Now, what is this questy mark? Look at... what's it in such the middle of fucking nowhere? There's nothing else to do. Windhelm. Or I make a detour in a random cave. Because, well, let's face it, it is so empty. Bleed Winterhold, so far off in the middle of nowhere. It is very much a dead end. Let's go in this cave. I had the freedom to pick up anything I want. Trust me, that's an underrated skill. I played more, been playing, helping my father with it again, and on PS4, and ooh, vanilla. That carry weight is oppressive, even with the Steed Stone. And I noticed something weird, when it loads in, with the Steed Stone, it's like only like 350 carry weight over, got the extra 100 from the Steed. But it seems to, the Steed Stone's perk only seems to apply a few seconds after loading, so the first few seconds of loading in, you basically cannot move. It's kind of really weird. Crap, Caton. He smells Stone of Baronzaya somewhere. Oh no! I jumped into a match! I walked into a dead match. With a bolt in his butt. Because does that not apply to shove bolts? Ooh, real flat Atronach. There's not many places where they exist. Who knew? Not a familiar, the most useless summon in Skyrim. That, on the other hand, is a slightly less useless summon. Oh, that's a pre-summon thing. So it's not even a summon, unlike that familiar. Just, oh god, familiars suck. It's like if you can summon anything, why would you summon a familiar? It's like, how novice do you have to have that as your only summon? Okay, glass golem in the way. Yeah, at least give me Malachite, I guess. Oh, not another arch conjurer. Nothing beats a good old weapon. You really can't beat a real weapon. Got all these dead books just looting there. But no, the vanilla carry weight does get a bit oppressive. You have to selectively pick up, like, just things that are light. You basically don't pick armor up, ever, unless it's light armor, because you can't carry it. It's kind of silly. It's... yeah. It's just oppressive. It's tedious. It's not as bad as Fallout 4. But Fallout 4, you always at least had a place. You had a link. You could at least have semi-linked storage. But Fallout 4, you really needed to collect the crap, and you ended up just having to go back to base so often that it was tedious. At least in Skyrim, you can sort of get away with that. Ooh, heal arrows, how crap. Wait a second. I don't recognize Electric. Pick that up. Living Woods, pick that up too. Ooh, Satan into more, pick that up. That's one of the really, really dry Morrowind books. You know, Oblivion's books were fun. I mean, the city guys in Oblivion are some of the funny... just funny. Well, the city guys from Morrowind are the driest things I've ever read. Again, Oblivion did have, like, an unusually silly tone to it. Like, abnormally silly. Ooh, collectibles. Can't go wrong with collectibles. Oh, quick light, how I missed the... I did miss it. I really do. It's one of those things that you just miss on console. Quick loot's another one. The main reason I miss quick light is because it's just a really helpful utility. No, this isn't the Stone of Barons location. I thought I was thinking of somewhere else. Oh no, got a Conjurer Adept. See, that at least makes sense, beheading with this thing. Beheading with the Dragonbone Mace, which is the weapon my father, you know, maybe my father used, because, well, it's the best, most universal weapon. I mean, the maces do counter the, like, the block spam that Special Edition does. Oh, crap. I forgot I was sitting right on the carry weight limit. That pair of robes will push me over. Really? Robes are enough to push me over? Goodbye, fur armor. Why did I pick up so much of the... Why do I have 30 shoes? Ike has moved now. Now, I think we can move again. No, but beheading with a Dragonbone Mace... I mean, beheading with maces in general is silly, but beheading with a Dragonbone Mace is even sillier, because it is, like, it's 4 points, arranged in like an X shape. It's really not good. It's not a beheading weapon, it's like a piercing weapon. But no, it can behead, and it is silly. No! Wolves! That did not take long. That really did not take long. What was it? Barely even 10 minutes and there's already fucking wolves. I'll just let Kira deal with them. I can't be bothered. What I am going to do is end this awful, awful snow. Clear Skies is underrated as a shout. Oh, the Brawl Bugs fix. That is, I cannot understate how essential that mod is. Or the unofficial patch, which I think includes it for Special Edition. But you need a fix for the Brawl Bug because it is bad. If you have a follower, you basically cannot do any kind of, like, non-hostile fight. Be it a brawl or that thing you do with Vilcus. You basically hit him 3 times. You basically can't do it. The follower will get involved and turn everyone hostile. There'll be no bounty, but the follower will turn everything in that faction hostile, and it's just a pain in the arse. Yeah, because they're just stupidly aggressive. And I forgot that the companions' questline are treated as uselessness is treated as followers, so of course your follower fucks off.
I need to ask you to. Good. Glad we straightened that out.
And it's also, and here's another good thing, they can make your follower fuck off permanently. Like, vanish, disappear, never come back. Now, assuming she doesn't respawn, that would be like the 3rd follower we've lost together. All because of the dodgy vanilla system. Just makes you appreciate the bug fixes you have on PC. Appreciate them, because consoles don't have them. You lost a merchant? Oh, great. If it's a follower, it can be gone forever. So Lydia was lost to a giant hit. She just never came back down. What was the second one we used? I can't remember. Good, I think it was, the one from the band there. I think she also disappeared by giant hit. Then there was Janassa, who... don't know what made her disappear. The fucking companions made her disappear. And, well, at this point I'm going to go for Serana, because it's the only one that I know that has a quest marker on her at some point. I mean, I can't think of any other companion that you can have a quest marker on that isn't Serana. You know, while actually being usable as a follower. Because most of the time you have to do the quest to make them a follower. Obviously, Serana sort of glues herself to you for the entirety of the Dawn God quest line. Regardless of which side you pick. And occasionally you actually have to talk to her. Which could potentially fuck up the entire Dawn God quest line, because I think when they're gone, they're gone. You know, going back to the spawn point, and Lydia, you know, even though it hadn't been to Whiterun for a week and Lydia still hadn't returned, and even had Ulfgerd, they just sort of disappeared forever. And so, there's a potential that they won't come back. I guess technically I could go get Jizargo, because he's the only other one that scales with you. I think he's the only one that scales with you, Vanilla. Jizargo and Serana. Ironic, because they're like both mages, primarily. Pushing illusion, how useless. I mean, illusion in general is so useless in Skyrim. I mean, I can't understate how useless it is, actually. I mean, it only works up to level 20. And it's not even like that. You know, Calm is alright, but when you've got a level cap of 20, it makes it useless against so many things. Why do I have 75 fucking amethysts? Like, seriously. See, this is the kind of stuff I need to purge. That's going to start building up. That's going to have weight when it's got to 75 of the fucking things.
Yes. Take a look.
You must have more than just food. Ancient Nord crap. Why do I even pick that up? Good old Ancient Nord crap. It really is a case of why do you pick it up? And another thing you forget with vanilla is how fucking ugly iron is. It's like abnormally low textures as well. It doesn't... It's like they forgot to HD the iron shit. It just looks awful. It's the worst looking stuff in the game. It's horrible. Shame because it's not actually... Like, shape-wise, it's not that bad. It's just the model on it in vanilla, you know, the textures on it in vanilla are just so fucking awful. Like that actually, like you think the pickaxe is ugly. Well, iron's somehow worse. Yeah, so quite heavy, so I'll sell the second one. No. I can't bear to sell that special. I'll display them both somewhere. Okay, so why is my carry weight so close to the limit if I've got so little crap? Here's my question.
Thank you for your custom.
And now she's out of money, next merchant. I do and being on console in particular really makes you appreciate Oblivion's shop system. Yes, the way it handled money meant you basically would never ever make anything on large ticket items, but it also meant you could get rid of like the millions of potions you make and shit like that. You know, low value shit, effectively. Because as it is, in Skyrim, I've got like massively increased merchant costs. But even then, you know, I still struggle to unload all the crap I have. And like jewellery in particular weighs nothing but really drains it, so you're never ever going to get rid of it all. Wow, they're worthless.
Whether it's armor you need or a new blade.
I think that's it for shots in winter. Oh, they're kind of crappy.
I'm cutting wood. I pretend there's an Imperial soldier's head on the stump.
Oh, that would have been funny if a guard was walking past. Like, badly timed NPC conversations always amuse me. Far more than they should, but it's like the Oblivion reflex. Oblivion is just hilarious because it's so random. The randomized conversations in Oblivion are one of the things I hope Sky Oblivion can recreate. I can't see why they wouldn't. I mean, you can create conditions like that in Skyrim for like combat barks. I can't see why you can't do it for like NPC greeting, NPC whatever. Because when people just come up to each other, go hello, greetings. Saw a mud crab the other day, and then they countered with like, have you heard the news from the provinces? And it's like something completely random. Also, it's in the fucking middle of nowhere. You fuck Winterhole's location. So it's not just that Winterhold has nothing in it whatsoever.
It's almost getting downright hot now.
It's in a complete. The whole area around it has nothing in it, and it's a complete dead end. It's awful, and it is permanently snowing.
Take care if you're venturing too far from town.
I mean, I believe there's actually a weather condition that is always snowing when you enter Winterhold, no matter what happens. It basically sets the weather to snow. Just entering the town. It's that bad.
I think the college is due for a change in leadership.
Okay, I can't leave that as I'm desperate for a shit and leave it like... Go take a dump off the bridge. Let's just leave it at that. I mean, NPCs do strange shit, we know this, but...
I don't know what he's doing, but he... Excellent. I'd suggest... Ancano has somehow locked himself in the... Help us get through this, will you? I don't care what it is. I want it down now. I want to know what he's doing there. Do something!
Is it one of those cases where you got to use flames on it? You use all three elements, sort of bullshit. Yeah, they're using lightning and frost, so you could do you. And why can't we just kill him now? Like, why can't I just shove my axe into his back and kill him now? While he's not looking. Oh, now he's... Oh.
Are you all right? I need you on your feet. We're in trouble here. Ancano is doing something with that thing, the eye. We can't I haven't seen Savo since the explosion. I need you to find the Archmage, and I need you to do it. I'll be fine. I just need a minute to catch my breath.
Bloody useless this Mage's college, aren't they?
Find Savos.
Bloody useless is what they are. Yeah, bloody Falmore boy understands.
Are you all right? What happened in there? I can hardly...
How did he get blasted outside?
No time. Whatever happened here has affected Winterhold as well. I'll do what I can here. Go now, go.
You can't search him.
Look! What's going on? What happened in there? It may be in danger? Let's get down there. We have to do something. Come on, Arnie. Let's go.
Yeah. Go clean up the college's mess once more.
Nah!
No! Not the chickens! Not the innocent chickens! What did the chickens ever do to this tech? What did they ever do to these magic anomalies? So I believe why everyone in Winterhold is protected. So many of them. How many of these things? At least they all have a grand soldier.
Get back to the college and let them know what's going on.
Not the chicken! Oh, the humanity!
What are you doing that for?
What are you doing that for? The chicken orbits around a bald head. Oh dear. Let's move on before we have any more silliness with the chicken. Oh look. Told you, as soon as you enter Winterhold, it starts snowing heavily, every time. It's like foolproof, I swear that every time you enter there, it starts raining. I swear she was on the other side of the room.
Well, is everything... Wish I could say the same. Tolfdir and I can try and keep this contained. You need to get your hands on the staff of Mage. What? Are you... That can't be a coincidence. The Arch... He gave me some... He told me it was from Labyrinthian and that I would know. I think he. I think you should take it and get out of here. Bring back that staff before Ancano brings the whole.
I think talk off is probably easier. There we go. Magically duplicato.
College down around us.
Enchanting, sir. The local Nords may not. I'm sure you can figure it out on your own. If you can. My pleasure.
What a useless pile of shit.
Yes.
You know, if you get the feeling that his presence implies that maybe early on you could have had things enchanted for you. It'll probably be like shitty default enchantments, but we killed all of these. Why is there one here? But you get the impression that maybe you were supposed to be able to, I don't know. Actually do something with him. Oh dear.
There are stories about you and dark.
It isn't the slayer of the Glenmoral witches. How can I assist you, companion?
Let's throw the chicken in the cart. It's now buried. Or I'll give it a burial at sea, one of the two. Where's that way out the window that doesn't take you through? It's a complete dead end. Look at it, it's awful. Not the other chicken! They must bury it with its brethren. If I can find it and it doesn't start cartwheeling away.
Heard about you and your honeyed words.
In the cart you go. Those evil magic anomalies. They killed 2 chickens! The bounty on their heads must be outrageous by now. Wow, that's a harsh price to pay for being a Daedra worshipper. They take your eyes. Harsh. Where's Labyrinthian relative to where we are? That's Sarfal. And we'll have to go through Marthal. The process, so massively that way. Actually, because it's kind of a useful spot. Shouts. That's not done of you. I might as well unlock all these useless pieces of shit. La la la. And you burn through 33 Dragon Souls very quickly, unlocking all this useless crap. Summon your fat ass. Yeah, teach me a shout.
As promised, I now teach you the first word of
Yeah.
Breathe. The essence of your enemy's life force.
Please. There's something hostile around here. There's like a troll. You knew Journey actually did something useful. That's a first. Journey never does anything useful. Yeah, Durnavir doing something useful is a very unusual event. Oh, for the love of... Stop running away! Cowardly little thing. Now it's Durnavir's fat ass coming to help. Notionally. Get your wolf! Close encounters of the third kind. Fucking wolves. Omnipresent wolves. Oh look! More wolves! Oh no! Goblins! And a Felmore! There's a Felmore! You! Don't slide away, you little bitch! That's what the Dishyar is doing. Okay, the Dishyar just tripped and died. Oh, it's an execution order. He tripped and died. That's just embarrassing, to say the least. Also, I believe it was, which is it? Mark for Death is just broken. Because if they've got an armor rating of like less than 300, it just completely and utterly strips their armor down to nothing and makes anything a joke. Good, wow, that has no range. It just farts into the floor. Yeah, not helpful. Oh, I don't... It landed and it disappeared. Okay, that was weird. So in this week's TF2 video, I have a sniper just disappear on me. Now I have two dwarven mechanical dragons do it as well. And of course you warded, you turd. Did not save your life though, did it? Yeah, watch it. I love how that's his final word. Is hey, watch it. What a useless, huh? I thought cultists were better than that. I want to use Mark for Death on something, but I have yet to find something to use it on. Oh, its companions are uselessness. Struggling with a saber cat. I mean, I know Farkas is useless, but Vilkas clearly is too. And Rio, and pretty much all of them, because they're all as useless as each other, clearly. Yeah, it's a good. There'll be something I'd at least notice the difference of. Otherwise it kind of defies the point. It's gonna be something that'll normally take multiple hits, but when hit with Mark for Death, it only takes one. You know, a dragon would be a good target for it.
Hold! Now cast!
Wait a second. Is that Frost?
Oh, did you need something?
I can't steal anything because he's become one with the horse. I think that's Frost. That's weird if it is. Okay, so Labyrinthian is the next. Yeah, when you're looking for something to kill, there's never anything to kill. Like, ever. Like, how annoying.
Now cast!
You. That's not even worth. That's not even worth killing. Come on, there must be something worth using Mark for Death on. Why do I have such luck finding nothing? It's an Imperial fart.
Can't wait to kill another of Ulfric's boys.
It's one of the ones that only becomes occupied when you take the Civil War. You know, when you start the Civil War, it becomes occupied. Until then, nope, nothing. What the f?
Hold!
Is that the same bloody courier? How did he... I mean, he's in a... Yeah, that's the same guy. I mean... That's an appropriately horse spot, but still... Oh, Kashiki. You're a plunderer. I think you could take more than one hit. I don't even know if that hit. Probably not. There must be something. Must be able to find one. That doesn't die horribly every time it... Oh no! It's trolls. Not exactly threatening. God, this axe has no range. Who knew? Spider. That must have something. One day I'll use Mark for Death on something and it might work. Ugh. Maybe. Hopefully. Possibly. Desperately. Really? Nothing? It really does seem intent on making sure there is absolutely nothing worth using this on. Oh, there must be something, come on. God, that's got no range. That's like point blank. That's awful. I know, a savage ice wolf. I'm not sure it's even working. Then the unofficial patch may have fixed it, but I'm not even sure it's working. Doesn't seem to be putting any effects on it. It's just like a generic Fusrodar style push, so. I'm not even sure it's working, that's not a good sign.
Breathe.
I know this is working.
Breathe. Breathe.
I mean, I can't hit anything with it, but I know it's working.
Breathe.
At least that I know is working. I'm not even sure the Mark for Death is even working. I mean, what can I find? Goats and other shit that dies in like 2 hits anyway. That went straight through the straw. And I'm not sure if it even affected it. I'm not even sure if it's working. Not a good sign, is it? Not a good start. Ooh, fish. Bugs. Tragic Vanilla Town.
If you've business with the Jarl, I'd ask that you... Excellent. You've done us a great service. Here's your reward. There aren't any houses for sale in Morthal. Excellent. If you don't mind getting... The land is on the coast, across from the... Life in Morthal has been troubled lately. There's news of rebellion, and then... The men simply seek wisdom. Everything...
Not rebellion, that's old news. Useless. Bloody useless they are. No, to Labyrinthian then. Blonk. When your follower runs into you so hard that they recoil. See, that seemed to work. Okay, so there's two that works! Yeah, Filou seems to work. And the cat is... Yes, that worked. Is it... So, is it just that the free shout one doesn't work? Or is it the two shout that doesn't work? And that looks like Labyrinthian, it looks like a frost troll, so... For some reason it is kind of Troll's Land. In a way, but it's home of the Trolls. No, it just flat out doesn't work half the time. Got it. Yeah, it worked against that saber cat, it worked against that deer, it just didn't work against...
Come on, we're finally here. Let's not waste any more time.
A whole gang of mages.
Truly sure this is a good idea. We'll be back at the
And not
college
one of them is any
before
use.
knows we're gone.
Don't. It wasn't any use to anyone. But it looks at it, many of them died in here.
You keep talking like you're sure we'll find something useful in here.
Given the history of this place, it's more than likely there's still something in the tower.
Yeah, I don't need to listen how their quest failed. Oh no, this scaries. Yeah, it just flat out doesn't work 90% of the time. Go ahead. Oh, skellies. They explode spectacularly. No, it just flat out doesn't work 99% of the time.
We have to go back. We can't leave Gerduin.
And no, I don't know why that's broken. Skyrim is a weird thing. It's Bugfesta, what do you expect? Just in case you don't possibly have flames, the most basic spell in the entire game that you were given from the start. You know, I get a distinct impression that, like, you weren't supposed... Not everyone was supposed to start with flames the way that... It always seems to be... What's the word? Spread around like someone actually might need it. Like every time you need it, it's always present. That could be fatal. That's particularly evil considering the location we are in. Okay, trying to commit suicide, got it. I love how they call old human English guttural when dragon language is literally guttural. Like, more than anything. It's a good job on that. It doesn't even cost anything to do magic because I've got too much enchanting gear. I'm not even sure I could have 0, I think, and it still works. Sorry, it's so fail it had to die that way. You knew! True! No, it just flat out doesn't work 90% of the time. Not the spooky scary. Yeah, it only seems to work. Oh yeah. Got it to work once. Okay, the question is, what was in here recent enough that the trolls could make a bloody mess with? If the useless Mage's College sealed the doors, then where did that bloody mess come from? Oh. Oh. It's one of those doors, is it?
Let's just set you in his place.
Wisp Mama around. Oh, you want to die too, Spooky? Oh, the Spooky Scary is dead. It didn't do anything to anyone. I'm giving up using Mark for Death, it is that useless.
Now. Would be your undoing. That it would only serve to strengthen me.
What's the really basic flame spell called? Frostbite, that was it.
Just another minute, please. Come on, we can't stop now. We have to keep moving.
You useless Mage's College, I can't do.
She was right behind me.
Face your end.
Spectral Warhound. No Spectral Warhound. What will that do to anyone? Yeah, got my full collection of Draenheart crap. No, not the Tribune. No, not the Tribune. Here's a question. Are these spectral? Or are they just weirdly enchanted? You know, are they ghosts or are they actually corporeal beings? And that's clearly a spectral wound, but... Oh no, not steadfast ward, what could I possibly need? And they wipe themselves out. Brilliant. Okay, Spectral Wound is coming back. I do miss that. Oh no! Not the Druid Guardian that's dead before it even had a chance to do anything because it's that useless. But the Spectral Wound is so... oh, threatening. Oh, fuck this arm. Like, seriously, fuck this arm. The problem with this arm is, unlike every other shout, it doesn't have a charge-up period, so it just goes.
She refused to go on. We didn't have a choice.
This is it, you know. Through this door.
Yeah, the idiot brigade failed. They couldn't take out a single dragon priest. It's kind of tragic. Yeah, that's just kind of pathetic. So just... not the Staff of Magnus. Lethal against mages, completely crap against everything else. Maybe that's why they failed. They don't have anything they could do when their magic runs out. Booty. Double booty. Everyone likes a double booty crate.
I'm sorry, friends. I'm so sorry. I had no choice. It was the only way to make sure that monster never escaped.
Yeah, you ran like a little bitch. We get it. No wonder Ankano took you down. You couldn't take care of a single dragon priest either. With 3 of them.
So, you made it out of there alive. Ankano was right. I'm afraid I'll have to take that staff from you.
How long was this guy waiting?
Ankano wants it kept. Nothing personal. I'm afraid you do. You're dead.
I'm just curious. The fact that he was waiting here means that he expected me to win against a dragon priest, and yet the final response was to send what? One guy who isn't even very good. Yeah, so the response was to send one guy who wasn't even very good, and thinking, yes, that will take that. They were strong enough to take down this dragon priest arm with the most powerful staff in existence, supposedly. Yes. No, not true. Oh, have I done Shitty's maze? I don't think I have. Or I use the term maze lightly, but oh no, Lost Valkyrie's its own little mini dungeon, isn't it? Oh no. Not you wolves. This axe has no range. This axe is terrible. Yay. I'm really questioning the purpose of Lost Valkyrie. What can I dump? Ori Nord. That always works. Like, seriously questioning the purpose of this place. There's a question. I can answer. No, I do not. So I need to find Shalador's quotation fingers maze. Because it really is not a maze, like at all, but I need to find it nonetheless. No, apparently I have done Shalador's maze. It says cleared, but where is it? It says it's. So it must be below me. I wonder if it resets. If it doesn't, on that sure, because I always obsessively open everything. No, I don't think I've been here. The staves are all popped out, so Mage Light, Fear, Repulsion, High Bolts. Yeah, so obsessively open all. This one is Sigil of Alteration, Magic, Alteration. Thank you.
You think you stand a chance?
I mean, I know Nords are thick and all, but this is not a maze.
Going to enjoy killing you.
Maze would have different ways to go. This place does not. Therefore, it is not a maze. Yes, the passages are getting smaller. I must be near the middle. Oh, no, not destruction. That must be restoration. so I've got to use these other two. Fear and then that summons itself, that's it. Get out of the way, my fucking useless familiar. You're just so useless. I mean, nothing's more useless than a familiar. It does nothing. It's so weak. It's piss weak, and it's quite large, so it gets in the way. So, at the end of Magnus's fantastic maze, which I clearly haven't been to yet. Sorry, not Magnus. It was Shalador. Into the maze. Which one's that? Alteration? No. Illusion. No, not this maze. I can't do it. It's too hard. There's only one possible path. Therefore, it's not a maze. It's just a very long tunnel. Just a very long passageway. That's all it is. Oh no! There's this bit's actually Mage. Ooh, liminal bridges. Look, this bit's actually like a maze, except the dead end's really short and it doesn't really count. There's that flute I didn't want. No, my mind is completely perplexed by this maze. Restoration. Okay, I'm surprised that works actually. Gonna let me leave. Yes, he's supposed to teleport you out, but I killed him too quickly, because he's a pile of useless crap. That was it. I killed him too quickly. No, I've done that pointless not maze. Let's go. You fiend. Claim the rewards. Yeah, right. Worthy. You help 5 people and you become a Thane. Not really worthy, is it? Why is there a random cart in the middle of Lara? Oh no! Not a troll! Not a troll! It's so, what's the word? Craptastic? No, that's not. That's too descriptive. Threatening, scary, that's what they're supposed to be. They're not. They really, really are not. Yay, it's morning. Butterfly, butterfly. There's that saber cat that actually had Mark for Death work on it. Oh dear.
Look!
Miserable weather. Be gone.
You hear the news? Those damn mages blew up Winterhold. Guess it was just a matter of time.
Northall is kind of tragic.
I know your kind, always sneaking about. Hail, companion.
Yeah, first insults me, and then when I actually talk to it, hail companion. Aren't they class?
Good to see you again. The world's going. She hides inside with her visions. How can I? She never speaks with us. And now there's talk of rebellion. No. We can only rely. Trust your soul to help. And that's on top of noise. What's a man to do if he can't look to his Jarl for help?
Yeah, I'm sure. Well, they're grotesque, aren't they? No, not a skipper. Mud crab. I could have destroyed all of Solitude had it crossed the river.
Hold! Now cast!
You know, it's dawned on me, how the hell do you get boats in and out of the underground dock in Solitude? Like, seriously, there's no wind in there. There's not a track for horses to pull them along. So how the hell do you get them in and out?
You and me, we're the only people around who aren't.
Yeah, like I'm stealing something with like a... Yeah, like I'm stealing that, yeah. Oh, crap. Forgot to move stuff.
Oh wow, look at that.
Oh my, that's beautiful.
Really? I don't have Nosta's helmet? Seriously? I can't believe that.
This is quite the collection.
I can't believe that. You know, there's some things you just can't believe you haven't done, and Nosta's helmet is one of them. That'll do.
Good day.
I'm not missing many necklaces, it looks like. No, at least I've got many necklaces. I don't know how many rings there are, because the rings just seem to keep going. Paintings, probably got a few empty slots somewhere. And the entire art gallery.
Yes, we need something.
Still sorting. Still sorting.
Fine day, is it not?
Steals. Yay! Book sort begun, book sort done. Yay! Yay! Plot those in the book return. Now I've read them again with the quotation marks. Reading them is not something I do. Sort the books, done the books. Plop. Look at there. Gotta dump some crap. Gotta dump some crap. Yes, I thought I was keeping some crap around here. Yeah, that will do. And obviously on the way out, so that you see if I can't unload some of the crap. Just gotta make sure those draining crap things actually went in. Because I seem to have way too many of the swords. I'm just wondering if one actually didn't get stuck on the wall. Nope, there's all the drains, shit stuff. There's Crusader stuff, that's always perpetually coming soon. Oh wow, I actually found a mace of sledging. The ancient tongue stuff's a quest item. The Archmage's robes have the booties included with them, I see. Not the Death Brand stuff. Really haven't got the Ashrock shit yet? Really? Yeah. Haven't done Gold or Amulet either. Clearly didn't do Bobart. That's sick. Clearly. Well, I've done a lot less than I thought I had. That's good to know, I guess. That looks bad. We've done many of the major quest lines. I've done Companions, done the Dark Brotherhood. I haven't done Thieves Guild. I thought I had. Again, who knows with the Thieves Guild? Ugh. Settings, audio, music, max. Or Muzak, as it is elevator music sometimes.
Wold?
Good to have you by my side, friend. I need reliable people.
They found it. They actually found it. Riorn's drum. Nobody knows where he got it. Therefore, where his drum might be. Haldir was the missing link. Riorn entered Haldir's cairn and... Now all I need to do is find someone to get it. Wait, you. You're joking, right? Riorn, only the most famous battle drummer of the... That drum has been in half a dozen... Riorn was always looking for new stories to tell.
And it's from the second era, so it's probably rotted away to nothing. But...
You've already learned all I can teach you. I suppose I should return to my papers.
Fletching
Now here's a woman I'm glad to see. See for yourself.
Oh gosh.
Arrow strikes forth like the fury of a god.
Good luck out there. Seems like a tough time to be wandering Skyrim.
Good to see you. Take a look.
Ancient lore garbage. Actually, no, I want my Bone Hawk crap back. I don't want my Blue Topaz back, but it gave me that anyway. Damn it. Yeah.
Come back when you figure out how to spend money.
Plenty of fresh. Take a look.
Why is this guy so rich? He's a food merchant. Why the hell is he this rich?
These are troubled times.
I think he's mistagged. Because he shouldn't have that much money. He's a food merchant.
May the gods take a look.
Yet he has like general store money. It's weird.
Anytime you need arms or armor.
Only 3 more shots to go.
True. Take a look. Perhaps I'll be seeing more of you.
So much crap, so little space.
A wanderer like you must have plenty of tales to tell. But I'm afraid I'm too busy to hear it.
Why was he stalking me? Oh no, 3 more shops to go. I forgot about this one. What about the alchemy shop?
Good look around. I'm sure you'll find what... I hope you... Ah, so you're an alchemist then.
No need for fun and profit. Good old alchemy for fun and profit. Oh, that explains a lot of weight. Well, yep, that dropped my weight considerably. That explains a lot of weight. I've got crap like that.
Don't suppose you'd enchant my sword.
Let me know if you see anything you like.
What business do...
Welcome. Take a look.
Yeah, yeah. There must be something in this pile of crap that weighs half a ton. Cast iron pot? Yes, definitely. Just still don't make bear pelts. So many bear pelts, so little time.
For a hollow cave on the island to the west. Places a roost for those foul hag ravens.
I distinctly remember in Oblivion, if you accidentally punched a Fighters Guild member because they charged in front of you like a retard, you had to get like 10 bear pelts, which in Oblivion was like half your inventory. it was kind of ridiculous how much the bear pelts weighed. And unlike Skyrim, there wasn't like a place where bears just existed in grotesque quantities. Yeah, that explains a lot, that grotesque amount of dragon bones and dwarf metal. Yeah, I think I know where all that weight's coming from, and it's the grotesque quantities of dragon bones.
Finally.
Well, that explains where a lot of weight's coming from. There's incredible quantities of dragon bones. Let's condense them down into something useful. So, dragon bone. So, 78 firewood.
Weapons forgiven and armor forgotten. Finest fish.
Yeah, there we go. Now we've got 1 billion bolts last lifetime. And lost almost 1,000 weight because of those dragon bones. So, yeah, let's just finish off the Mage's Guild. Become Archmage. We've been there for like 3 weeks. Recovered the stuff. Found the Eye of Magnus, found the Staff of Magnus, lost the Eye of Magnus. You almost blew a Windhole in the process. And we're now Archmage. And there's not much evidence to suggest that the Mage's Guild was supposed to be longer, unlike the Companions. No, the Companions, you got the impression that it was supposed to be a lot more Radiant quests like the Thieves Guild. But I think they, for some reason it was tuned down. Because it's like, do a Radiant quest, have a mission. Do a Radiant quest, have a mission. Do a Radiant quest, have a mission. And then it's done. It's kind of silly, really. Weapon Death of Magnus. Where is my Death of Magnus? I want something a bit more potent in that hand. Shotgun ice. Yes, let's use shotgun ice. Tough, dear.
You survived. Let's hope it's as powerful.
Yes, I could say the same for you, and you're 4.
See, when it was clear we were going to have to fall back, she stayed behind. I'll be right behind you.
Now let's try something a little different than shotgun ice. Got my staff of shitness.
We never should have brought that.
Be careful.
Not the staff of Magnus, which is burning through its charge at a truly alarming rate. And I increased the charge on it. The staff of Magnus is terrible. It burns power at a truly.
You think I don't know what you're up to? You think I can't destroy you? The power to unmake the world at my fingertips. And you think you can do anything about it? I am beyond your pathetic attempts at magic. You cannot touch me.
The stab. Use it on the eye.
Enough! Still you persist? Very well. Come then. See what I can do now.
Where is the twat? Oh, there he is. He's a speedy bugger. Oh, tough, dear. He's down. Oh dear, Toft. Gone after Toft, dear. The words friendly fire apply.
I don't know. I have no idea what to do.
Do I zap it with my stick again?
Now what's going on?
He just appears.
We knew you would succeed.
And he has a very unpointy face for an elf.
You have proven yourself more than worthy to guide the College of Winterhold. A great many things obscured to you are quite clear to us. We have long... The eye has grown unstable. It cannot remain here, or else it must be secured. Onkano's actions prove that the world is not... We shall safeguard it.
You're going to cast it into space.
You now have the opportunity to maintain your college, and you have our gratitude, Archmage.
The Physics say I'm Archmage, therefore I am Archmage. Oh, the stupidity of the Mage's Guild questline knows no bounds. Gilly Bruce, no!
You've done it. College is safe again. I knew you had it in you. I dare say the Physics are right. Here.
I barely can cast a spell, and yet I am Archmage now. Not him, not Mirabelle, no, not people who are actually qualified to be Archmage, no. Dragonborn is Archmage. I'm bad now. You do barely anything. You cause pretty much all the problems which make you Archmage. And then he is Archmage now. It's kind of you're Guildmaster of the Thieves Guild. You're Archmage. You're Harbinger of the Companions. You're not leader of the Dawn Guard, but you're the most trusted, useful thing. Yeah, so you're not Master of the Dawn Guard. Your best buddy is to have House Redoran. But yeah, you're not Master of it, so... Not everything you're Master of. Anyway, now I'm Master Mage. At least I can actually cast a spell. It is more than most art runs. Anyway, that is the end of this. Yes, be an arse. My eyes keep glowing. Actually, no, I'm going to save it like that because it's funny. So anyway, that is the end of the stream. Thank you for watching. Donate if you want. Donation links in the description as per usual, as is a list of all past live streams. I'm running late. Subscribe or donate if you want. Oh yeah, I already said that. Derp. Good. Thanks. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Cease.